Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on this episode, I wanted to do a real quick video about one way that you can easily, just by adjusting your tackle, reduce the amount of presentations that you lose, that you get stuck in the rocks or whatever type of cover or structure that you're fishing. This is a big key. Once I learned this, it really changed everything, and I started losing less tackle. So it doesn't matter if you're throwing like a Texas rig setup, Carolina rig, shaky head, Ned rig, jig, whatever it is. If you're using a bottom bouncing presentation, if you're fishing a type of structure like riprap, that is known for baits, wedging in the little crevices and getting stuck and you losing those baits. But the most important thing that you can possibly do to reduce the amount of baits that you end up losing is lightening up on your weights. Now, I'm a big fan of using the heaviest weight possible to get, whatever presentation I'm using down to the bottom. I'm impatient. I really like using heavier than tackle than most, I think. But if you're fishing like high current situations where you have a lot of rocks and things that can, get your bait stuck in, that's a situation you need to really lighten up. So using lighter weights, the lightest weight possible that you can use while still maintaining bottom contact and where you can actually still feel what's going on with the bait, that's what you need to throw. In fact, this was something that really was driven home to me years ago. I think it was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. I was fishing below the tail race from Chickamauga. So I was in Nickajack. I was with my buddy Joey Nania. We were filming Sweetwater, and we were dragging these Ned rigs with the current, with that heavy current, and catching these great smallmouth. Caught a lot of drum too, some largemouth. But I remember I broke off a lot, because I ended up having I think it was something like an 1/8 ounce Ned rig. Well, I ended up switching to a 1/16 ounce, and what happened was that jig head, that lighter jig head, just does not dig into those crevices as much. It kind of stays above all the holes and cracks and stuff that those presentations can get stuck in. So it was kind of like just being swept along with the current, as opposed to the heavier jig head, which was just finding a home and just digging itself in. It just got stuck there. So if you're fishing in a situation, especially if you have current and you're drifting, use the lightest weight possible. That is going to drastically reduce the amount of tackle that you lose in a day. So this is just a real quick tip. Hopefully it helps you, because I know there's nothing worse than having to retie constantly throughout the day. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see you out on the water. Make sure you trust the process.